And we'll set up for Navasana. And what I really love about Navasana is that it works so many of the core stabilizers. Not only does it work the abdominals, but more importantly, the deep abdominal muscles, like transverse abdominis. It also works your hip flexors and your spine, your back body. So you're going to set up in Navasana. And if your hip flexors tend to get grippy or tight, it's often useful to place a block between your thighs. Now, place your feet in front of you, hips distance apart, and have your knees bent. And then take your hands behind you and rock back slightly, so you're slightly behind your sitting bones. Now take your hands to the backs of your knees. And with your hands on your backs, the backs of your knees, use your arms to pull the chest forward through the gates of your arms. And when you do that, your entire spine engages. Now just notice the difference when you lose that engagement. You just let your back round, your chest collapses. You're not engaged anymore. So instead, keep lifting, lifting, lifting. Heads of your upper arms pull back as the chest reaches forward. Now, to the extent you can keep this upright spine, this openness in your chest, you can start to lift your legs. But keep lifting your chest through the gates of your arms. Gently grip your block. Now, to the extent you can still maintain that, reach your arms by your sides, palms facing up. But don't give up on the lift of your chest. Now, to the extent you can go a little bit deeper, you can start to straighten your legs, but that's not a priority, not at the expense of rounding your back. Keep the lift and open quality of your chest, and gently grip your block. Take one more inhale here, lift your chest any amount more, and as you exhale, release. So we'll do that once again, but we're going to add one more layer of complexity. As we start to twist, we'll get the obliques engaged as well. And the obliques are the muscles in the torso responsible for twisting. So go ahead and place a block between your thighs. With your knees bent, plant your feet on the floor. Take your hands to the backs of your knees and slightly lean back so that basically you've got a 90-degree angle between your torso and your legs, but it's slightly tipped over. Now with your hands on the backs of your knees, use your arms to pull the entire chest forward. Lift and open your chest. Now keep that lift and open quality as you raise your legs. Now as you raise your legs, the gravity wants to pull your torso down, but fight it. Lift the chest. Now to the extent you can stay as you are without drooping, without rounding your back, then take your arms by your sides. Now we're going to add the twist. Grip your block, place your palms together in front of your heart. Now lift your chest, lift, lift, lift. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, take both hands to the outside of your right knee. Keep lifting your chest. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, come back to center. Inhale here, lift your chest. Exhale to the left side. Lift your chest, inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale to the right, keep lifting the chest. Inhale. Exhale back to center. One more time, inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale to center. And release. So that was boat pose, Navasana with a twist. You're always welcome to add more and build on as you get stronger.